After 2 weeks of negotiations between the Islamic Party and Nahda, the Congress for the Republic, Al-Takattul and dozens of parties from the opposition to form a new government, the remaining interlocutors of the Troika have left the table of negotiations.
We refuse to join the new government. Public interest has been neglected by the Troika. The goal of the ruling parties is to maintain ministerial positions. The authorities do not have a clear roadmap. They just want to obtain the majority at the assembly and to win the upcoming elections.
The Liberty and Dignity Coalition surprised the public by rejecting the offer of the former Interior Minister Ali Al-Arayid, who has failed in convincing the opposition to join his new cabinet.
We have rejected the negotiations with Prime Minister Al-Arayid as we refuse to serve the interests of the Troika. They are not serious about reaching a consensus. Tunisians are losing time. Ordinary citizens are paying the price for the political deadlock.
Mohamed Namoun, a Min Party spokesman, criticized the incompetence of the government of Hamad Ijbeli, whose ministers will remain in office. The politician voiced his concern about the potential security threats after the resignation of Defense Minister Abdelkarim Zbidi.
We are not willing to join a government which failed in protecting citizens and realizing the objectives of their revolution. The defense minister resigned and declared that the army cannot bear anymore the deployment of troops throughout the country. Our future is unknown as all sectors have been affected by the lasting crisis.
The historian and political analyst Amir Asghayr warned against the drawback to the fall of the fifth government after the revolution.
The new government will fall because it does not have the support of MPs at the assembly. The appointment of new ministers will not solve the urgent problems. Tunisians are terrified from the economic crisis and the violence which threatens the transitional period. The worst is yet to come.
Analysts and opposition MPs accused the ruling Ennahda party of delaying the appointment of new ministers to preserve the majority at the National Constituent Assembly, but the withdrawal of the new partners of the Troika will shift the balance of power in Bardo. The formation of Ali Al-Arayid's cabinet has divided the coalition of the ruling Troika and its allies. Observers say the division is putting more pressure on the authorities and complicating the task of the new premier, as the country is plunging into a new political crisis. Adin Shawishi, Press TV, Tunis.